So I just pretty much got out of bed, but I am watching a movie called Pillow Party Massacre. It apparently just came out in 2023 on a service called Plex. I've never heard of it, so I'm trying it. It's free. The first few minutes of this movie is giving a very retro-esque 80s. I know that sounds so weird, but it's giving that like funky, I don't even know how to explain it, neon but poppy style. Besides for some very cheesy overacting dancing, this opening monologue feels like an 80s movie, and I think that's what they're going for. So we're starting off the movie with like that teenage prank. Guy takes a girl to the bathroom in a high school dance and he humiliates her. I have a feeling I know how this movie's gonna play out purely from this opening, but right now we're still at the dance. Girl humiliated runs off. So the girl comes back to the party with a gun, shoots the guy who humiliated her a shit ton of times, and kills him. And now we're 2 years later, and there's only an hour left in this movie because the movie's only an hour and 20 minutes long. So I think I know where this is gonna go. I hope it's good, but we'll see. So we get to 2 years later, and this one chick is apparently with her brother going on about random shit. The friend that killed the guy 2 years ago is in the same asylum. Her mom dying, and it's all the mom's fault for dying. Like, that part made no sense. Now we're at like that stereotyped girls alone in the house dancing and starts stripping off her clothes to get a shower, but like the dancing's terrible. So it's trying to build up a sense of like 80s horror. I know this is not set in the 80s, but it's trying to build up the sense, especially the stalker outside the door kind of thing. But it's not giving that for me. So far we've seen one killing. Besides for the guy in the beginning, one of the girls was killed. And they got a big Amber Alert, not Amber Alert, Amber on their phone? No, it's not Amber. I don't know. So apparently somebody escaped from that mental institution where their old friend is being held. So we know where this is going, right? And there was a whole cheesy moment with a pass it forward kind of thing, pay it forward kind of thing, that I don't think is going to play into this movie at all. 45 minutes in, and I feel like a lot of this movie has too much filler. Like, I think this could have been a short film. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. The main character, Sam, has way too much entitlement. The other characters have way too much nonchalantiness, I guess. That's not a real word, but you know what I mean. It's just...
That's fucking hilarious.
She threw a pillow at her, or she hit her in the face with a pillow, so now they're aggressively fighting with pillows. I don't know. It's called Pillow Party Massacre. Like, I'm not even sure how to react. The aggressive pillow fighting turns into a sexy pillow fighting, and I put sexy in quotation marks because could you see the tits that just popped out on my fucking glasses? I hope. And that's just a reminder that the police in this town are kind of bullshit. To correct myself, it was not an asylum, it was a prison that they escaped, there was an escape from. So before I spoil the ending, I'm giving this movie 4 out of 10 stars because I was not expecting the killer to be who the killer was. And the kills themselves were interesting. Now let me explain why this movie sucked for me. It was good, and you can give it a watch, but it should have been a short film. The graphics were not the best. When the killer is cutting up someone, you can clearly see there's not, like, he's just smearing blood on them. There was so much filler in this movie, it felt like it could have just been a short film, and that would have been fine. And now the main spoiler. The killer, again, click away now. It's available on Plex. Click away. if you don't want spoilers. The killer is the boy's mom, the boy who was shot in the beginning because he humiliated a girl. It was his mom. She targeted the girls that were part of the friend group that did the humiliation because they didn't show up to the wake and it was all their fault and blah blah blah. As soon as her mask was taken off, though, like, she kept making these crazy bug eyes, and like, it reminded me of this scene in Harry Potter where David Tennant keeps like licking his lips and doing that weird shit. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. But yeah, so in general, the movie was probably about a 4 out of 10. Not the best, but not the worst, and should have been a short film. What are your thoughts on Pillow Party Massacre? Please comment, like, or subscribe, and it's available on Plex TV if you have not seen it.